Good day, everyone. So I am Jennifer Bilitao, the one who reported the introduction of Lesson 4, entitled Political System Corruptions. So political system is the set of formal legal institutions that constitute a government or a state. Political formal institution can determine the process for electing leaders, the rules and responsibilities of the executive and legislative, organization of political representation, and accountability and oversight of the state. Corruption is dishonest behavior by those in position of power, such as managers or government officials. That's why many of us suffer from corruption. Corruption can include giving or accepting bribes or inappropriate gifts, double dealing, under the table transactions, manipulating elections. The reason why people commit corruption because of the following variables that I mentioned. First is education, second income, expenses, debts, tax problems, confidence, accident, medical conditions, behavior, change, environmental, poverty, and funds. So those I mentioned are the reason and variables of political system corruptions.
Definition of variables. Education is both the act of teaching knowledge to others and the act of receiving knowledge from someone else. Income is the money that people and businesses receive in exchange for working, producing a product or service, or investing capital. Expenses is an outflow of money or any form of fortune in general to another person or groups as payment for an item or services. Debts is an obligation that requires one party to pay money or other agreed upon value to another party. Tax is a compulsory financial charge or some other types of levy imposed on the taxpayer by governmental organization in order to fund government's spending and various public expenditures. Confidence means feeling sure of yourself and your abilities, not in an arrogant way, but in a realistic, secure way. Accidents is an attended, normally unwanted event that was not directly caused by humans. Medical conditions is a broad term that includes all diseases, lesions, and disorders. Behavior change can be a temporary or permanent effect that is considered a change in an individual's behavior when compared to previous behavior. Environment. The natural world encompasses all living and non-living things, occurring naturally, meaning, in this case, not artificial. Poverty is a state or condition in which a person or community lacks of financial resources and essentials for a minimum standard of living. Funds, a sum of money saved or made available for a particular purpose.
The variables is education and the measurement is a number of people who are educated. The variables is income and the measurement is peso. The variables is expenses, the measurement is peso. The variables is debts, the measurement is peso. The variables is tax problem and the measurement is peso. The variables is confidence and the measurement is number of people. The variables is accidents and the measurement is the number of cases. The variables environment and the measurement is a number of people. The variables is poverty and the measurement is number of cases. The variables is dishonesty and the measurement is number of people. The variables is pounds and the measurement is peso.
Good day, I am Mary Grace Lianera. So I will be discussing the relationship of the variables. So the lesser the income, the more debts. The more debts, the income will be affected. Second is debts causes limited in expenses as well as limited expenses can lead to more debts in attaining the needs. More debts causes poverty. Poverty leads to tax problems in which politicians might accept bribes to attain needs. More tax problems causes poverty. Tax problems results less in funds as well as lessens the income of the government. So let's proceed to slide number 2. Dishonesty results in environment changes. Dishonesty causes more behavior change. Dishonesty, behavior changes triggers medical conditions. Medical conditions leads more accidents. Accidents lessens confidence. Environmental change causes more accidents. Education builds confidence. More confidence results education. So, education lessens dishonesty. So next, let's proceed to looping, reinforcing, and balancing. Reinforcing is all positive or odd numbers, and balancing are odd numbers. So, first, the reinforcing loop or the problem. More tax problems causes more debts. More debts results more environmental change. And more environmental change cause more medical conditions. More medical conditions results more accidents. More accidents results more poverty, and more poverty results to more tax problem. And we have also the balancing loop or the solution. So, lesser dishonesty can result more confidence. More confidence leads to more income, then lesser the debts, and poverty leads to funds, and more funds causes more education. That's all.
Recommendation: corruption is an intractable problem. It is like a diabetes can only be controlled but not totally eliminated. It may not be possible to certain it within tolerable limits. Corruption has no corrosive impact in our economy. We should give importance to the value-based life and not money-based life. It is true that we need a lot of money to live a common life. However, it is not true that just for our selfishness and greediness, we should place someone's life and our money in someone's unfair ways. We need we need to prioritize our life, not just money life, because money is a temporary and compared